Pixel and the Heart of the Earth. Chapter 1. Across the Ocean of Dreams. The sea stretched endlessly, painted in hues of gold and emerald. Pixel and Meera sailed on their solar boat, the Aurora Wind, following the glowing map that shimmered in Pixel's chest. Meera leaned against the railing, her scarf fluttering. "We've seen light in India and wind in Japan," she said. "But what does the Heart of the Earth even mean?" Pixel's blue eyes flickered softly. "Maybe it's where everything begins, or where everything connects." Days turned to weeks. Stars guided them across vast waters until one morning they saw land endless green stretching beyond the horizon. They had reached South America, the home of the Amazon rainforest, the lungs of the planet. Chapter 2. The Jungle Breathes. The air was thick with mist and music. Birds cried in 1,000 colors. Leaves shimmered like jewels under the sunlight. As they entered the jungle, Meera gasped. "It's like the world is alive." Pixel extended his senses. "The air moves like wind, but slower, rhythmic, like breathing." A curious capuchin monkey swung down from a tree and snatched Meera's scarf playfully. "Hey!" she laughed. "Give that back." Pixel chuckled a soft metallic hum and projected a hologram of a banana. The monkey froze, blinked, and quickly returned the scarf, then bounded off chattering. "That's one way to make friends," Meera said, smiling. But as they walked deeper into the jungle, the air began to hum a deep, steady pulse that made Pixel's circuits vibrate. It was as if the forest itself had a heartbeat. Chapter 3. The Temple Beneath the Roots. After days of trekking through vines and rivers, they stumbled upon ancient stone steps half swallowed by tree roots. Symbols glowed faintly on the walls, spirals, suns, and hearts made of light. Pixel placed his hand against one. It pulsed beneath his touch. "This place is alive," he whispered. Meera nodded. "It's ancient. Maybe this is where Earth's heart lives." They followed the steps into a crystal cavern where a glowing green orb floated above a pool of water. It pulsed softly, thump, 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 like a heartbeat. Pixel approached slowly. "It's beautiful." As he reached out, the orb shimmered and the voice of the firefly echoed again. "You have found light, wind, and sound, but the last color is not seen, it is felt. The heart of the earth is not a thing, it is every connection you've made." Pixel blinked. "But I'm just a robot. How can I feel?" The orb pulsed brighter. "Because you chose to care." Chapter 4. The Color Beyond Colors. The orb dissolved into motes of green light that drifted into Pixel's chest. Instantly, his body glowed with all the colors he had gathered: gold from India, blue from Japan, green from the earth, swirling together into a radiant aurora. Meera shielded her eyes. "Pixel!" But when the light faded, Pixel stood there transformed, still the same grey robot, but his eyes now shimmered like galaxies. "I can feel," he whispered. "Joy, warmth, life." Meera smiled. "Then you found it, the heart of the earth." Just then, the ground trembled. The ancient temple began to crumble. Pixel lifted Meera in his arms and ran as the jungle split open behind them. Vines caught them gently, lowering them to safety as if the forest itself were saying goodbye. When they looked back, the temple had vanished, leaving only a single glowing seed on the ground. Pixel picked it up carefully. "The earth gives us life," he said, "and we must protect it." Chapter 5. Ampere's world reborn. Pixel and Meera returned to Lumina City, planting the glowing seed in the center of the old workshop. Over time, it grew into a tree of light, its roots cleansing the air and its branches shimmering with every color Pixel had found. Children from all over the world came to see it, and when they touched the trunk, they could hear faint whispers, wind songs from Japan, temple heartbeats from the Amazon, and laughter from India's Festival of Lights. Professor Amara smiled as she saw Pixel again. "You've changed, my little creation." Pixel looked at the glowing tree. "I didn't just change, I became." Chapter 6. The Dream Lives On. Years later, people spoke of the Grey Robot who dreamed in color, a legend that reminded the world that even machines can learn compassion and even logic can feel love. Pixel still sat beneath the tree of light, watching its colors dance across the sky. Beside him, Meera grew older, her laughter softer, but her eyes still bright. "Pixel," she said one evening, "do you ever wonder what's next?" Pixel looked up at the stars. "Maybe the universe dreams too, and it's our turn to listen." And as the wind rustled the leaves, carrying laughter and color across the night, the world seemed to hum again, a heartbeat that echoed through every soul, metal or human. The answer to the riddle. Riddle: what beats without blood and speaks without words? Answer: the earth and the hearts of those who listen. Trilogy complete. The Grey Robot Trilogy. The Grey Robot Who Dreamed in Color India Pixel, and The Song of the Sky Japan. Pixel and the Heart of the Earth Amazon together, they tell a universal story about light, connection, and what it means to be alive.